What is good, folks? It's your boy here, Just Ball, and I'm literally just chilling out right now. You're probably wondering by the title. I actually went out and did a proper gym session today. Yeah, it's hard to say how I feel, but how I feel tomorrow, I'm gonna suffer. I mean, I went with my brother Brennan, and I went with my uncle Liam, and they put me through the paces all right. They they gave it. They literally were just like, "We're going to the gym. We're fucking working out." I'm like, "Oh no!" It's like literally, I was like, I'm panicking, but I actually surprised them. They were surprised with how strong I actually was. They didn't expect me to lift much weights. We did actually do a little bit of that. We actually went on some weights. We did loads. We went to the thighs. It was just the entire body. I mean, my chest right now is a bit tight. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be bad tomorrow, aren't I? But I actually feel pretty damn amazing. I did want to record some stuff. I did want to, but I didn't want to be that guy at the gym, and it was quite busy as well, with a camera, with two other lads recording themselves at the gym. I was like, I'll hold off on that for a little bit. I think I'll start trying to do that whilst I get more in a little bit better shape and be able to come back bigger and better. So yeah, I think right now I'm just gonna, not kind of focus on that right now. I think what's best is just for me to focus on losing more weight first, to then eventually possibly trying to get some stuff recorded if we possibly can. I mean, like I said, it was quite busy today. It was actually quite busy. We got there for about 10 to 2, and we came home for about like 4:30, 4:45, something like that. No, what was it? Yeah, I think it was like 4:15, something around there, that we stayed there for. We were there for a while. It was roughly 2 hours. It was a really good session. It was a really good session. Like, as we got out, I thought I would feel like shit. I really did. I didn't think I was gonna feel great, but I actually don't feel too bad from it. I actually feel quite good, and I'm looking forward to going back the next time. I mean, it looks like I'm gonna have plenty of time to do all of that because, let's be honest, my hours at work have kind of shrunk quite a bit. They've had to cancel all overtime, and I'm only doing like 3 days a week at the moment. So I've got all this time off, like in a row. Like this week, I've had yesterday off, today off, and then I've got tomorrow off, and then I've got Saturday in, then Sunday off, Monday off, and Tuesday off. Okay? I've had a Tuesday off in 8 years. Like, well, since I've been at Asda, I've not had a Tuesday off. It's mad. I think that if I actually get my journal out, I think that, well, yeah, of course, I've got 12 till 9 this week. I am literally doing fuck all hours. Like, I'm in for Wednesday and Thursday because I am off for the Monday and Tuesday next week. Then I'm off on my payday, which I'm going to get sweet fuck all, because of the lack of hours that I've done, I will be barely picking up, I would say, £800 this month. Yikes. But then I've got Saturday in, of course, and then I've got Sunday. I've got Saturday in and Sunday off, and then Monday and Tuesday off again. And then I'm in Wednesday, then I'm off Thursday, off Friday, in on the Saturday, because the Saturday's my contracted shift. I can't get out of that. And then I'm pretty sure I'll probably be off the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday again. I pray to God that doesn't happen, because Tuesday's also supposed to be my contracted shift, but they keep trying to change it around, which does my head in. And also for that week from the 24th of May, I'm going to have to find some overtime, because they're looking to bring back a little bit of overtime, not too much, just so that they've got enough people. I'm going to look to try and get on for the Tuesday, at least, and if I can get like a short shift for the Wednesday, that'd be brilliant. But yeah, like I said, it's been a tough time with retail, especially for us. We don't have many staff in, and a lot of people have lost a lot of hours due to the whole takeover that we have had. We got bought out, I believe, by two Blackburn lads, brothers, I believe, which is kind of mad. So we're kind of a bit topsy-turvy right now. Not sure what's going on. I don't even think they themselves know what they're going to do with the place. There's been rumours that it could be a new Debenhams. To those of you that are not from around here and you do not know what Debenhams is, it's like a very big brand of a shop that you literally can get anything and everything apart from food, unless you go to the restaurant and you get a meal there. But other than that, it's just mainly your clothes, perfume, presents, that sort of stuff. Debenhams was big here in Barrow, but unfortunately, they had to close down throughout the pandemic, which was really, really heartbreaking. Like, that Debenhams had been there for years, and they unfortunately had to close down, which is awful, because once upon a time I actually worked there. I worked in the restaurant, and all the staff were actually genuinely lovely. They actually were. I started off in the restaurant, and eventually they asked me to start helping them out on the men's clothing section. And it was actually a really good time. I actually enjoyed it more in the restaurant than on the men's clothing department, because it just felt like the restaurant staff felt more like family. It's weird, because you feel like that in most restaurants. You do feel like you've got a sudden bond with one another when you are in a kitchen, because you are literally in there near enough every day. You see each other every day. You know, you're working long days, and you're getting to know people in there as well, and there are bonds that get formed. But yeah, I mean, I am, like I said, the gym was really, really good today. Like I said, I surprised my brother and my uncle. They were surprised that I can lift the weights that I could lift. And although I think it came to like the last half hour, my arms were just gone. We were doing chest press, all sorts. Like, my arms were fucking gone. I pushed and pushed and pushed. But thankfully, it came to the last 5-10 minutes before we went home, when we said, we've been here for literally near enough 2 hours. I think it's time we go home. So we moved our asses and we went home. My brother went to my parents, to which is where he lives. So then I was like, all right, so you're not dropping me off, dickhead. But I mean, it does me good. It gets me walking. And now I'm just chilling. I'm relaxing. I wanted to do a little vid as well, because I want it. Like, there was something in me that was like, I want to record this, but of me going to the gym. But at the same time, I'm just like, don't do it. There was a voice in the back of my head going, don't do it. Don't take it. It's going to be bare weird if you're going to go in there. I think it's just to the matter of fact that I was just a little bit nervous with doing it in the gym. I mean, I'm more than happy to do it out and about, within the town. But if I'm going into a gym, I don't want anybody to feel weird with it. You know what? I am going to be in there with the camera, and you know, like I said, it was a busy one as well. So I don't know if everybody's going to be all right being on camera, etc., which would make more editing for me, and I would have to blur faces out or editing it to a massive extent to make sure people are in it. So yeah, I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable with it, because there are some people out there that do get uncomfortable with it, and they have every right to be like that. But yeah, I it's kind of crazy. It really really is, and yeah, it's weird. It really is that people can be like that, but each to their own, I would say. But yeah, right now I am just chilling out, having, you know, just a bit of me time. Been watching some, you know, videos. Been watching some. Well, I've actually been watching Peaky Blinders. Been actually like doing a whole re-sit through that. I haven't watched it for about a year or so now. So I was like, right, I'm going right back to the beginning, because I believe that they may have one last season, and then that's it. I think it's done, which is, you want to start getting yourself out a bit more and doing more exercise and actually meeting some of your mates, etc. Also, from the 17th of May, ladies and gents, we're allowed to hug each other again. So be sure, if people do give that consent, that you can hug them, go ahead, give them a big old hug. I know for a fact that if my Nana was still here today, I'd be giving her the greatest of hugs. Still miss her greatly to this day. Um, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy that we are almost there, ladies and gents. We're almost there with the lockdown, with the whole pandemic, with the whole COVID thing. We're almost there. We've got to have just that little bit of a oomph left on us. Pubs are said to be reopening properly on the 17th of May. Everything else is said to be reopening properly, fully on the 17th of May. We're getting back to normal. Bring on summer, because hopefully, and I mean, pray to the heavens that everything does eventually get back to normal for around that time, and then we can get ready for none other than the Euros, and getting ready for football to come home yet again and literally be at the pubs with the boys, with the girls, and just having beers, screaming for Sterling, screaming for Sancho, screaming for Kane, bagging in goals left, right, and centre. That would be amazing. I remember back in 2018, sun was scorching hot near enough every day. The World Cup was on. The boys were flying, beers were flowing, and so was banter. And yeah, a lot of beer was spilt. A lot of beer was spilt. I mean, I think that's just British behaviour. It's just that when we scored a goal. Yeah, I'm fucking mental. But there are so many positives coming up now towards the beginning of summer. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's still try to remain close to the restrictions that are still in place, even though there are a lot of restrictions that have now eased off. But literally in that last hurdle, we could be lucky to get out for mid-June, maybe beginning of July. But that's all right for us, because there's just that last hurdle that we have not just got to jump over. We got to leap. We got to literally climb over that thing, because it is one last big hurdle. So hopefully, if we all keep doing as we're told, because I have a feeling from the 17th of May, everyone's just going to go fucking batshit crazy. I mean, everybody, as soon as beer gardens were reopened, like I've heard, like every fucking weekend near enough, beer gardens are full to the brim, piss heads all over the spot, everybody getting absolutely smashed, like gone. I'm like, come on, guys, a bit more self-control. I know that we've all been dying to get out again, and it's difficult. I understand that, but a little bit more self-control, and we'll be there. Just a little bit more self-control, just for a little while longer, possibly, hopefully, a month or two, or a month and a half, and we're there. We've made it. So, yeah, that's pretty much my day. That's pretty much my day. It's just going to the gym for about 2 hours, feeling pretty good, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be in absolute agony tomorrow. Work's been going great. Also having all this time off, gonna use it to the best advantage that I could possibly use it as, and get my ass out and do more shit, because like I said, the weather's getting better. Summertime is literally around the corner, so take full advantage of that. Yeah, so that's going to be it for me for now, folks. Thank you all ever so much for watching, and this is your boy, Just Small. If you are also in the same position as me, you've been going to the gym trying to lose some weight or add muscle mass, or whatever your story is, even throughout this pandemic, like I said, we're almost there. We've nearly reached the end. Let us know of your stories, and yeah, I'll see you in the bizzle, and I'll peace.
I'm always waiting for you.